Hello and welcome to today's lesson with Teacher Michelle. Today we are going to do revision on writing the letters Q to Z. Watch carefully as Teacher Michelle explains each letter clearly. Before we start with the letters, remember the magic lines. We have the top line, the middle line, and the bottom line. And you must also remember that each letter has an uppercase and a lowercase. The uppercase letters will touch the top line and go all the way to the bottom line. The lowercase letters, most of them will touch your middle line and go down to the bottom line. But there are a few of them that have tails that hang over the bottom line. Remember this. The first letter we're going to do today is the letter Q. Now remember, Q is like a big circle, just like the letter O, but has a stand on the side. So we're going to take our pencils and we're going to start just underneath the top line, and we're going to draw a big circle all the way past the middle, touching the bottom, back up past the middle to the starting point. Then we're going to lift our pencils and we're going to go down inside the circle between the middle line and the bottom line, and we're going to draw a short skew line going down to the bottom line. Well done. Let's look at the lowercase q. Lowercase q is a lot like the lowercase p, just the other way around. So we're going to start with our circle. So we're going to start underneath the middle line and we're going to draw a nice circle touching the middle line, down to the bottom line, and then back up to our starting point. But then you're going to carry on with a straight line up to the middle line. Don't lift your pencils, because now we're going to go all the way down to the bottom line and past, because lowercase q has a tail, but going backwards. So you're going to go down to the bottom and then just slightly to the right, you're going to make the tail. Well done. Now we're going to do the letter R, and we're going to start with the uppercase R. So we're going to take our pencils on the top line, and you're going to draw a straight line all the way down to the bottom line. And then you're going to lift your pencil and go back up to the top line, and you're going to create a bubble like you do with the uppercase P. So you're going to make your bubble nice and round from the top line round to the middle line, touching your first line. Don't lift your pencil, because now you're going to do a straight line, no, not straight line, a skew line going from the middle line to the bottom line. Good job, everyone. Now let's have a look at the lowercase r. But first, tell me, what sound does lowercase r make? Can you remember? That's right. He makes the sound R. All right. Now we're going to take our pencils, put them on the middle line, and we're going to draw a straight line down to the bottom line. Don't lift your pencil, because now we're going to go back up on the same line until just before the middle line. Then you're going to make a curve to the right. There you go. Well done, everyone. All right, now now we're going to look at the uppercase S. And you know from the ABC song that S is a curvy line like a snake. So we're going to take our pencils and we're going to put it just underneath the top line, and we're going to start by making a kind of a circle. So we're going to go round to the left, touching the top line. Going to go round and curving down to the bottom past the middle line, and then we're going to make another round curve going back towards the left, and we're going to touch the bottom line and go a little bit above the bottom line. There you go. Alright, now let's look at the lowercase s. Can you remember what sound he makes? Think about the ABC song. It goes S. Almost sounds like a snake, don't you think? Alright, so let's take our pencils. We're going to do the same curving action that we did with uppercase. So you're going to start just underneath the middle line, and you're going to go round towards the left, making a loop to the middle between the two lines, going back to the right, and then another curve round to the left and touch the bottom line, and then just a little bit above the bottom line. Good job, everyone. Good job. Let's keep going. Now we're going to look at the uppercase T. And it's also one of the easier letters in the alphabet. You're going to take your pencil, put it on the top line. You're going to draw a straight line all the way to the bottom line. You're going to lift your pencil, and then you're going to draw a straight line on the top line across the top of your first line. You see? Easy peasy. Well done. Now let's do the lowercase t. But first, tell me, do you know what sound he makes? Can you remember? That's right, he makes the sound t, t. Remember I explained to you it's a short, quick t sound. Alright, now let's take our pencils. You're going to put it just above the middle line, and you're going to draw a straight line down to the bottom line. Lift your pencil and put it on the middle line and draw a straight line going across your first one. Almost looks like a plus sign, don't you think? Now we're going to do the uppercase U. And this letter almost looks like a bucket. Alright, so let's take our pencils, put it on the top line, and you're going to go down from the top, down past the middle, then you're going to make almost like a circle. You're going to go round, touching the bottom line, and then you're going to go back up to the middle line, and then straighten out up to the top line. Good job, everyone. Okay, let's do the lowercase u. But first tell me, what sound does he make? Can you all remember? That's right, he makes the sound ah. Can you hear? It's another one of those short, quick sounds. Ah. Good job. Alright, let's take your pencil, put it on the middle line. You're going to do the same as you did with the uppercase U. So you're going to go down with a straight line, and then just before the bottom line, you're going to make a round curve, and then you're going to go back up to the top line, not the middle line, and then stop. Then you're going to come back down all the way to the bottom line, almost like the lowercase a. Good job, everyone. Now it's time for the uppercase V. And this is also a very easy letter to write. So you're going to take your pencil, put it on the top line. You're going to draw a skew line all the way down to the bottom line. Then stop. Don't lift your pencil, because now you're going to go back up to the top line. Make sure your line is a little bit skew, almost like a triangle. Good job, everyone. Let's do the lowercase v. But before we do that, what sound does lowercase v make? Can you tell me? Think about it a little bit. That's right. He makes the sound V. Remember, the air tickles your bottom lip a little bit when you say V. Alright. Now when we write the lowercase v, it is the same as your uppercase V. We're just going to start at the middle line. And you're going to draw a skew line to the bottom line. Don't lift your pencils, because now you're going to go back up to the middle line again. Good job, everyone. Good job. Let's keep going. Now we're going to do the uppercase W. And the W is very much the same as your V. There's just two of them. Alright. So now you're going to start on your top line. You're going to draw a skew line all the way to the bottom. Don't lift your pencil, because now you're going to go all the way back to the top. Don't lift your pencil, because you're going to go all the way to the bottom again, and then all the way back to the top. Good job, everybody. Alright, now we're going to do our lowercase w. And again, it is the same as your uppercase W. We're just going to start at the middle line instead. But before we do that, can you remember what sound he makes? That's right, he makes the sound wah, wah. It's a funny sound, I know. Alright, let's take our pencils, put it on the middle line. And you're going to go down to the bottom line. Remember, your line must be a little bit skew. Then you're going to go back up to the middle. Then back down to the bottom. And again up to the top. Good job, everyone. Let's look at the uppercase X. This is just two lines crisscrossing at the middle. It's that easy. So let's take your pencil. You're going to put it on the top line. And you're going to do a skew line all the way to the bottom line. Then you're going to lift your pencil. Put it on the top line. And now you're going to do another skew line crossing over your first one at the middle line. So you're going to go all the way past the middle down to the bottom line. Good job, everyone. Okay, let's look at the lowercase x. And this letter is very much the same as the capital. You're just going to do a smaller one. So we're going to put our pencil on the middle line. And we're going to do a skew line to the bottom line. Lift your pencil. Put it on the middle line again. And then do another skew line going across your first line to the bottom line. Good job, everyone. Now we're going to do the uppercase Y. So we're going to put our pencils on the top line. And just like we did with letter X, we're going to draw a skew line, but we're going to stop at the middle line. Then you're going to pick up your pencil, put it on the top line, and you're going to draw another skew line all the way to the bottom line, touching the first line at the middle. Good job, everyone. Okay, now it's time for the lowercase y. Can you remember what sound the lowercase y makes? Think a little bit. Yes, you're right. He makes the sound yeah. Good job. All right. So let's take our pencils. We're going to put it on the middle line. And we're going to draw a skew line to the bottom line like we're doing the letter V. But then you're going to lift your pencils and go back to the middle line. And you're going to draw a straight line going down to the bottom line at the point of your first line. And then you're going to go over the bottom line because letter Y has a tail. Well done, everyone. The last letter we're going to look at is also the last letter in the alphabet. And remember, I taught you from where I come from, we call this the letter Z. But other countries know him as the letter Z. Alright, it doesn't matter, it's still the same letter. So we're going to put our pencils on the top line. And you're going to draw a straight line across the top line, going to the right-hand side, and then stop. And then you're going to draw a skew line down to the bottom line, to the left a little bit. That's right. And then stop at the bottom. And don't lift your pencil, because now you're going to do another line to the left across the bottom. Good job, everyone. Now let's do the lowercase z. Can you remember what sound he makes? It's the coolest sound in the world. Zzz, like we're sleeping. That's right. All right, let's take our pencils and we're going to do the same as the uppercase. We're just going to start at the middle. Okay, so put your pencil on the middle line. Draw a line across the middle line to the right, then stop. Then draw a skew line towards the left all the way to the bottom and stop. And then draw another line to the right across the bottom. Good job, everyone. Well done. You guys are really doing good. Well done, class. We have reached the end of our lesson for today. Remember, practice makes perfect. So if you need to, go back and watch the lesson again before completing your activity. Goodbye, and I will see you all in the next lesson. Please remember to subscribe to my page, like and share this video so that all your friends can learn with you.